Today we are going to see chapter Trigonometry exercise 8.1 from CBSE NCERT Grade 10 Mathematics textbook. In my previous video I have solved few examples and basic concepts. In this video we will see exercise 8.1. What is the first question in exercise 8.1 is, in triangle ABC, right angled at B, AB is 24 centimeter, BC is 7 centimeter. Determine sine A, cos A, sine C and cos C. So for that, let us draw a triangle first. Triangle ABC. I am drawing a triangle ABC. Right angle, as they say, it is right angled at B, and it is given AB is 24 centimeter. It is not to the scale. AB is 24 centimeter and BC is 7 centimeter. You have to find out. First, you have to find out AC. First step is to find out AC. AC is nothing but our hypotenuse, the side opposite to angle 90 degree. So, hypotenuse square is equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. Hypotenuse square is opposite square plus adjacent square. Opposite is your 7 square. I am writing with respect to angle A. It is 7 square plus 24 square. That is 7 square is 49. 7 into 7 and 24 square is nothing but 24 into 24. That is 576. By adding, I am getting it as 625. This is my AC square. I'll get AC as root of 625. That is 25. I got my AC as 25. That is my hypotenuse is nothing but 25. After finding out my hypotenuse, I know now my with respect to A. First I am writing with respect to A. So I'll find my with respect to A. With respect to A, my hypotenuse is 25. Opposite is 7 and my adjacent is 24. So in this I'll find out now what are the things. Sine A, they are asking me to find out sine A. Sine A is opposite by hypotenuse. My opposite is 7. Hypotenuse is 25. Similarly, cos A is adjacent by hypotenuse. My adjacent is 24 by 25. Now I'll write with respect to angle C. With respect to angle C. With respect to angle C, my hypotenuse is 25. It is not going to change. But my opposite will become 24. And my adjacent will become 7. I'll show you how it is. See, hypotenuse is 25. That's not going to change. With respect to C, my opposite is this 24 and adjacent is this, that is 7 centimeter. This is what I have done. So here I have to find out sine C and cos C. Sine C is sine C is opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite here is 24 by 25. Cos C is adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent is 7 by 25. Now I got all the answer. My sine A is 7 by 25. Cos A is 24 by 25. Sine C is 24 by 25. And cos C is 7 by 25. This is my required sum. Our second exercise is sum is in figure 8.13, find tan P minus cot R. The figure 8.13 is this. PQR is a right angle triangle at Q and PQ is 12 centimeter and PR is 13 centimeter. So now we have to find out tan P minus cot R. For that we have to find out QR first. Your first step is to find out QR. To find QR is the first term. We know hypotenuse square is equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. So here our hypotenuse is the side opposite to 90 degree, that is 13 square equal to opposite. I am writing with respect to P. Opposite is QR square, which I don't know, so I'll write it as QR square itself, plus 12 square. Adjacent is my 12, so I'll write it as 12 square. So QR square is equal to 13 square minus 12 square. My 13 square is 13 into 13, that is 169, and 12 square is minus 144. On subtracting, I'll get it as 25. QR square is equal to 25. QR is equal to root of 25, that is equal to 5. Now I found out the value of QR, that is equal to 5 centimeter. Now I have to find out tan P and cot R. Let's see how to find out tan P. I am doing here tan P equal to tan P equal to opposite by adjacent. Opposite to P is my QR, that is 5 centimeter, and adjacent is 12 centimeter. And I have to find out cot R. Cot R equal to adjacent by opposite. My adjacent with respect to R is equal to 5 centimeter. My adjacent with respect to R is 5 centimeter and opposite is 12 centimeter. Now I have to subtract tan P minus cot R, that is my sum. Tan P minus cot R. Tan P value is 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12. My answer is 0. Our third question is, if sin A equal to 3 by 4, calculate cos A and tan A. We know that sin A equal to sin A is opposite by hypotenuse, that is equal to 3 by 4. So our opposite is 3. Hypotenuse is 4. We have to calculate the adjacent. Adjacent has to be calculated. Let us draw a triangle. Right angle at B. A, B, C. So with respect to A, my opposite is equal to 3. This is sin A, sorry. Sin is opposite by sin A is, they are asking you to find out sin A. So sin A is opposite by 3. Hypotenuse is 4. And you have to calculate adjacent. Hypotenuse square is equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. Hypotenuse square is 4 square is equal to 3 square plus adjacent square. Adjacent square is equal to 4 square minus 3 square. The 4 square is 4 into 4, 16, minus 3 square is 9. If you subtract, the answer we get is 7. So adjacent equal to root of 7. We got adjacent as root of 7. We'll keep this root as it is. We will not change the root in trigonometry. Let us keep as it is. That will be easy for you. You have to find out cos A. Cos A is adjacent by hypotenuse. That is adjacent is root 7. My adjacent I found it as root 7 and my hypotenuse is 4. Similarly, tan A equal to opposite by adjacent. My opposite is 3 and my adjacent is root 7. We are getting the root in the denominator, so I am conjugating it. I am multiplying the number in the numerator and denominator, so I'll get it as 3 root 7. Root 7 into root 7 is 7. That's it. Sum is given 15 cot A is 8. Find sin A and secant A. So we can write 15 cot A equal to 8 as 15 cot A is 8. I can write this as cot A equal to 8 by 15. From this, cot A is equal to, I know cot A is adjacent by opposite. That is equal to 8 by 15. My adjacent, from this I can conclude that my adjacent is equal to 8 and opposite equal to 15. I have to find out the hypotenuse. So for the hypotenuse, let me draw a triangle. It's not necessary we draw a triangle every time, but it is better if you draw a triangle. A, B, C, 90 degree at B. So my adjacent to A is 8 and opposite is 15. I have to find out the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse square equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. That is 8 square plus 15 square. 8 square is 64. 15 square is 225. When I add this, I get 289. Hypotenuse equal to root of 289. That is my 17. I got my hypotenuse as 17. Now I can write the required thing. What is my required thing is sin A and secant A. This is my hypotenuse 17. That is sin A equal to, I have to find out opposite by hypotenuse. My opposite is 15 and my hypotenuse is 17. Secant A is, that is reciprocating of or cos A. Secant A is 1 by cos A, that is hypotenuse by adjacent 17 by 8. This is my required sum. Next sum, fifth sum in exercise 8.1 is given that secant A is 13 by 12. Calculate all other trigonometric ratios. So our secant A is given. We know what is secant A. Secant A is 13 by 12. Our secant A is nothing but hypotenuse by adjacent. Hypotenuse by adjacent. Secant A is inverse of cos A. So it is hypotenuse by adjacent. So we know from this our hypotenuse is 13 and our adjacent is 12. Now you have to calculate our opposite. I have to calculate my opposite. For the same formula I am using, I am just drawing this diagram. This is not necessary you draw for all the sums. So it is given theta, some angle I am taking this as theta. So opposite is, we have to find out, my adjacent is 12 and hypotenuse is 13. So secant theta, hypotenuse square equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. Hypotenuse is given as 13. So 13 square equal to opposite square, I keep it as opposite square itself, plus adjacent square is 12 square. So opposite square is equal to, I am taking this 12 to the other side, 13 square minus 12 square. 13 square is 13 into 13, 169 minus 144. That is equal to 25. So opposite equal to root of 25, that's equal to 5. So I got my opposite as 5. Now I have to find out all the other ratios. What are the other ratios? So I have my hypotenuse, adjacent and opposite. Hypotenuse is 13. Hypotenuse is 13. Opposite is 5. And adjacent is 12. So my other ratios are sine theta, opposite by hypotenuse. What is my opposite? 5. Hypotenuse is 13. Cos theta, adjacent by hypotenuse. My adjacent is 12. Hypotenuse is 13. Next is my tan theta, opposite by adjacent. My opposite is 5 and adjacent is 12. The other ratios, what are the other ratios? Cosecant theta, that is inverse of sine theta, 1 by sine theta. Yeah, I can take it as hypotenuse and by opposite also, that is 13 by 5. I'm just reciprocating 1 by 5 by 13 will give me 13 by 5. And my secant theta is the question. So I have to find out cot theta. Cot theta here I show as adjacent by opposite. I can do like this also. It is also inverse of tan theta. Adjacent is 12. My opposite is 5. So we have find out all the other ratios: sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta and cot theta. The secant theta was the given in the sum. Okay, we'll go to the next sum. Exercise sum is if angle A and angle B are the two acute angle, given A is the angle A and angle B are acute angle such that cos A equal to cos B, then show that angle A equal to angle B. The given thing is, they are saying that given is cos A equal to cos B. You have to show what is you have to find. That is nothing but angle A equal to angle B. So, and they are saying angle A and B are the two acute angles. The acute angles means the angle that are less than 90 degree. For that, let me draw angle B. Yeah. So, let me draw a triangle. This is the triangle is very important here. With the triangle only you can understand. So, A and B. A, C, B. So, they are saying this is 90 degree. So, what they are saying, cos A is equal to cos B. Cos A equal to cos A is nothing but, when I respect to A, cos is adjacent by hypotenuse. My adjacent is AC. AC by AB and cos B, that is equal to cos B. Cos B adjacent is cos B. My adjacent to cos B is CB. CB by AB. CB by AB. It is given that cos A is equal to cos B. That is AC by AB will be equal to CB by AB. So these denominators are same. So I can conclude from this that AC equal to CB. When AC equal to CB, I'll explain you with the diagram. They are saying these two lines are equal. When the two sides of a triangle are equal, the respective angles are equal. This is when the two sides of the triangle are equal, the respective angles are always equal. That is, when two sides are equal, two sides are equal, the respective angles are equal. This is the theorem from the chapter triangles. When we study chapter triangle, we will go deep into this. So I can say from this that angle A, that is angle A equal to angle B. I'll repeat this. That is, your given thing is, what is given is, your given is cos A is cos B is given, and your cos A is equal to cos B is given. You have to find out angle A and you have to show that angle A is equal to angle B. It is not find, it is show. Sorry, I have written find, it is only show that. Okay, to show that angle A equal to angle B. For that, I am drawing a triangle ACB, a right angled at C, because A and B are the two acute angles. So, I am making angle C as a right angle. Now, I will write cos A. Cos A is adjacent by hypotenuse. My adjacent is AC and my hypotenuse is AB. With respect to B, my adjacent is CB and hypotenuse is same AB. So cos A is equal to cos B, it is given. So I can write AC by AB is equal to CB by AB. When these two are equal, the denominators are same. So I can conclude from that AC equal to CB. When AC equal to CB, when the two sides of a triangle is equal, their respective angles are equal. So I can say that angle A equal to angle B. That is the proof. We'll go to the next one.